Why is the DOJ still redacting files after the legal deadline passed? Congress passed a law requiring the Department of Justice to release all unclassified Epstein files by Friday. Not a sample, not a teaser, not a rolling drip of PDFs, all of them. And the law allowed only one narrow exception, protecting the identities of victims. But the DOJ didn't comply. They missed the deadline and released a heavily redacted batch, and then after journalists noticed that at least 15 files had disappeared from the DOJ website, they issued a news statement saying materials would continue being reviewed and redacted in an abundance of caution as we receive additional information. That sentence tells the whole story. The deadline has passed, the law is clear, and the DOJ is still redacting. A release is what an institution does when it wants credit. A disclosure is what it does when it wants the truth known. And what we got was the former, and not even a convincing version of it. The redactions themselves violate standard transparency rules. Normally, every black box must include a justification code. These files contain none, just black ink. Entire pages wiped clean with no explanation. Names of prosecutors, agents, and officials removed, even though the law does not allow the categories to be hidden. And then missing files. Documents appeared briefly and vanished from the DOJ website without explanation. Congress noticed, reporters noticed, the public noticed, and the DOJ has not explained who removed them or why. Lawmakers from both parties say the DOJ is in violation of the statute, and they're right. The law requires disclosure. The DOJ delivered a performance, a carefully managed release designed to look like transparency while avoiding the cost of it. There's a moral cost to this, and when institutions treat the public like spectators instead of citizens, trust doesn't erode, it collapses. And once it collapses, it's hard to rebuild. A release is a gesture, a disclosure is accountability, and the country can tell the difference.